Recording in progress.
Okay. Well, we want to welcome anyone who's attending this meeting. It's a special council meeting. And what we're trying to do, as everyone knows, we only have a council of 3 right now. December, we will be swearing in our new council. But according to the city charter, when a sitting council member runs for mayor, then after that election, win or lose, those people are no longer members of the city council, rather than waiting for the certification. Probably a little something we need to clean up in the charter. But that's why you see 3 still carrying council members with us today. And so there is an opportunity for public comment about the agenda items. We don't have the open mic or public comments because this is a special meeting, and we just need to take care of some business that's time sensitive. So with that, our very special city clerk, you want to tell people how they can share and participate, please?
Yes, certainly. We don't have anyone in the chamber, so I'll just skip to the Zoom procedures. There are 2 ways to virtually participate in today's meeting. You may join using the Zoom app on your computer or mobile device, and you can also call into the Zoom meeting. To join the meeting on Zoom on your computer, smartphone, or telephone, use the link or phone number on the agenda at isearchmonterey.org. An up-to-date version of Zoom software must be used. To call in by telephone, dial toll-free 833-568-8864 and enter meeting ID 161-384-4440 #. And if prompted to enter a participant ID, press #. Detailed instructions on using and updating Zoom are available at monterey.org/public meetings. To make a public comment using the Zoom app, you can virtually raise your hand by pressing the raise hand button at the bottom of your screen. If you dialed in by phone, raise your hand by dialing *9 and then unmute yourself when called upon by dialing *6. You must do both. Public commenters will be muted until it is their turn to speak, and I'll call on each public speaker in the order of their hands raised. Please stay within the time limit established for today's meeting, and a countdown timer will be shown on the screen. If you're connected live on Zoom, the timer is accurate with no delay. Today's meeting is also streamed live on the city's YouTube account at youtube.com/City of Monterey with about 10 seconds delay, and on Comcast channel 25 with up to 90 seconds delay. And we look forward to receiving public comment.
Very good. Thank you. As always, well done. We'll call the meeting to order and we'll do the Pledge of Allegiance. Again, our talented city clerk is going to put a flag up for us. And obviously there's one in the chamber. So if anyone's watching and want to join us in the pledge, if you can stand, that's excellent. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, we have 4 consent items, and were there any members of the public who wanted to speak on those or had questions that we know of? No one in the chambers. Let's find out if anybody. We only have 2 participants online. Any public comments about our consent agenda? I don't see any hands
raised.
All right, so we'll just close the public comment section of the consent. Council members, any questions? Or we'll entertain a motion.
No questions for me. Ed?
All right, I'll move.
Motion to approve.
Thank you. So we have a motion by Councilmember Allen and second by Councilmember Ed. And we'll do roll call, please.
Councilmember Smith?
Yes.
Councilmember Hoffa?
Yes.
Mayor Roberson?
Yes. All right, so now we're going to, nobody's going to go anywhere, but we're actually going to adjourn our council meeting and call to order our successor agency of the redevelopment agency meeting, believe it or not. And that's at a consent item 2. Any public comment?
I think we should have a very brief report, Mr. Mayor.
All right, well, let's do that then. Okay.
I'll give you my brief report, and I hope that will be sufficient. This is the end of a 10-year process that started with Governor Brown, Jerry Brown, dissolving the redevelopment agencies in 2012. As the council is aware, there were numerous properties that were owned by the City of Monterey redevelopment agencies, and through the Dissolution Act, we had to go through several stages of ensuring that those properties would remain within the portfolio of the City of Monterey. Last council meeting, we celebrated that we got Hotel Pacific, which is located at 300 Pacific Street, which was acquired by the Urban Renewal Agency. We put that property, now basically just the land of underneath 300 Pacific Street, back into the city portfolio. And again, this was our last item that we needed to deal with as part of the Dissolution Act by the state. Why was this? Why are those things very important for us? 300 Pacific Street, for instance, is a generator of housing program income funds. Just by having a hotel operating on that site, we are collecting 6% of the gross revenues there as part of the privilege of operating a hotel on that land. And that hotel alone contributes to our housing programs through that special arrangement, anywhere between $300,000 to $450,000 annually to our housing program funds. When we talk about housing program funds, sometimes you hear, oh, these are just CDBG funds. No, they are not, quote unquote, just CDBG funds. They are smart investments made by smart city councils and that bear fruit today. And today, again, is our last final act to dissolve the successor agency of the redevelopment agency. And I think I stated that through one of my updates to you, but I just want to say it started all in 2012. The current city administrator for the city of Carmel, Chip Rarick, was spearheading staff's work at that time. Supervisor Potter was part of the successor agency. And over the years, the torch was carried by Chip Rarick, Rick Marvin, Elizabeth Carracker, Kim Cole, Jenna Aldretti, and of course, during all those moves, the city attorney's office, Christine Darby, as well as her attorneys that helped and advised in very specific questions, helped chaperone this process. We should be very, very proud today. It's a moment of celebration, and it highlights and concludes 10 years of hard work with ups and downs and really challenges that we experienced along the way. Keep in mind, there were a lot of properties on the chopping block in the beginning. And I think the council, as well as the staff, worked tremendously well together. And we rescued all those properties for the city of Monterey. So that's it.
Good. That's outstanding summary, and and our gratitude, of course, to staff who did all the heavy lifting with that. And I was there when we did approve that hotel way back, and I'm going to guess 82, 3, somewhere in there. And again, I'll give you the details in my memoirs. So, all right. So, any public comment from our attendees on Zoom? I don't see any hands.
I don't hear.
Okay, so then we'll close that, and I'll bring it back and make a motion for approval.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Director Hoffa,
Aye.
Director Smith,
Aye.
and Chair Roberson.
Yes, aye. So a very good, Clementine. You realize we weren't council members briefly, we were directors. Now we're going to be council members again as we adjourn the successor agency of the redevelopment agency. And we're back to the city council, and without any further ado, or looks like we're done. So thank you, everybody. And I guess we'll see everyone December 6th for our next meeting. All right. So,
Well, happy Thanksgiving to everybody.
yeah,
Yep,
Thanks.
happy Thanksgiving to you too.
I know,
right.
I know some staff will be gone on vacation here real soon, and so enjoy the winter break and happy Thanksgiving to everybody.
Yeah, thanks so much. Same to everybody. A good point, Ed. Thanks. Appreciate that. All right. See you, everybody. Thanks. Bye now.
Bye-bye.